Alright, so I've recently stumbled across some YouTube gold. Pretty rare find these days. I feel like the platform's become a little redundant. But especially in this pedo predator hunter community. You know, we have some very weird people in that community, but this guy, Skeeter Gene is his name. His name is Skeeter Gene. Alright, let's see. Most popular video.
Hey, you wanna order some Taco Bell?
You were talking to a girl that told you she was 14 a little bit today and yesterday and for the past couple days, right?
I was doing drugs and said something to him.
Why would you talk to a 14-year-old?
I'm on drugs.
I didn't think it was
You have kids that are that age! Are you stupid? I know. I want to go to myself in.
I didn't think it was a feasible excuse either, but you can see
I want to
she...
go to myself in. I know.
My daughter's about to be 14.
It's never been outside of that.
I don't.
Do this one.
Hey, you wanna order some Taco Bell?
These men are trying to meet up with teenagers online.
Do you have kids of your own?
Yeah,
What would they think of this?
they tried to sell me.
Damn, they got the cuffs.
They
5-0.
think they're talking to actual teenagers, but in reality, they're talking to an adult decoy posing as one on the other end.
Alright, so already you have the spot on Chris Hansen. Spot on Chris Hansen impression. Like this one for one, I cannot tell the difference. This is Black Chris Hansen.
You say 14?
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's too young.
I act older though.
You having a good Saturday night? How's it going?
Not only is it immoral and downright disgusting, but it's illegal. And these guys know that very well.
You won't believe some of their excuses.
I don't have no intentions to try to do anything, nobody.
You don't.
I don't.
What about when you said that you wanted to slide your hands up?
Let's start over.
These men are trying to meet up with teenagers online.
Do you have kids of your own?
Yeah,
What would they think of this?
they tried to sell me.
Got the cuffs.
They think they're talking to actual teenagers, but in reality, they're talking to an adult decoy
Alright, wait for it, wait for it.
on the other end.
You say 14?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
It's the
that's
best guy on
too young.
YouTube so
I
far,
act
bro.
older though.
Having a
Mr.
good
Beast
Saturday
too?
night? How's it going?
Not only is it immoral and downright disgusting, but it's illegal. And these guys know that very well.
You won't believe some of their excuses.
I don't have no intentions to try to do anything, nobody.
You don't.
I don't.
What about when you said that you wanted to slide your hands up and down her
He was
back?
talking to me like that at first.
They
Oh
come
my
in all
God.
different shapes and sizes.
This poor judgment on my part to ever continue the conversations.
Just want to let you know you've just been skeeted.
What is
Bruh.
No, I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation
Oh my. This is why. This is why he's the best YouTuber out right now, dude.
Unit. I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit.
I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit, and I hope you're in the holiday spirit because we've got quite the naughty list.
Ooh, you got the naughty hat on?
We're gonna be here for a while.
Ooh.
a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and
Bruh.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in the back of a police car in handcuffs.
Jesus Christ.
Well, if you're 59-year-old Harold, that is. He showed up to our sting house to meet who he thought was a 14-year-old girl. Not only is he on Santa's naughty list, but he's also on the National Sex Offender Registry. Unfortunately for him, this year, he'll be spending the holiday season behind bars. And the only presents he'll be getting is a lump of coal in his stocking, and maybe a little something from his cellmate in the Santa Rosa
Bruh, I
County
gotta chill with the puns, bro.
jail. Oh, and you can tack on 4 felonies to that as well.
Jeez.
This time we're in Pensacola, Florida, home to over 50,000 residents. It's a quiet town, but it wasn't such a silent night when word got out about Harold's doings. We set up an online profile.
Yeah. Very really pulled up into the Santa costume, bro. That's wild.
Posing as a teen girl. After chatting it up with a 14-year-old girl for about a week, Harold decided to come on over for some hot cookies and milk.
Oh my god.
He got the cookies and milk all right, but
And
he
for a
also got
cupcake.
skeeted in the process.
You said you wanted to role play. At some point you said you wanted to role play cops and robbers. Didn't you say that? Mm-hmm. Well, lucky for you, we can actually make that happen for you. We can get actual cops here. And you can be the robber. Would you like that? Why not? It's a role play.
Not a very good
Bruh.
trade-off, if you ask me. Just get a load of some of his chat log. The girl says she's 14 and asks Harold if he's okay with it. He says, "Wow, you look older. What have you done sexually?" The girl says she messed around with a boy in the locker room at school the previous year. Harold asks if she went down on him and if she swallowed.
Oh.
The girl says
bruh.
yes. Harold then replies, "Gawk, gawk, you're the champ." As you can see, he's got a fancy way with his words. But his reign of terror doesn't end there. Just listen to some of this phone call.
So what's goody?
Yeah, you was goody. Hell, I'm goody.
How am I good?
Cookies. Say what?
Well, I'm excited because I think the vibes are going to be fun and good, so.
Exactly. That's why I don't like to say it. I just like to let it happen.
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes.
Exactly. But I know what's going to be good, though.
What?
Them damn cookies that better be good.
Oh my gosh, you are. Oh my god.
Bro's got game for days. W Riz.
I don't know. Maybe them lips might be good, too.
Stop!
Lips are good.
I know. I just hope you're not getting wet like these other girls told me.
What?
Just talking on the phone with me.
Oh god.
Harold claimed that he was only there to bring the girl some Kentucky Fried Chicken and then
Bruh,
be on his way.
KFC.
But
That's your
Santa's naughty
excuse.
list indicated otherwise.
We came across this Harold guy on the dating apps about a week before he showed up to our sting house to meet this 14-year-old girl. On his dating profile, it said he was 35. He only showed half of his face in his profile picture, and his name on the account, I believe, was Mike Jones. Is what he was going by. And when he was talking to this 14-year-old girl, he told her that his name. Turned out his name was actually Harold, and he was 59 years old. Turned out his name was actually Harold. And when he was talking to this 14-year-old girl, he told her that his name was Tim.
Nice, Tim.
Turned out
Good
his name
fake name.
was actually Harold, and he was 59 years old, not
Hold on.
35. Now, when these guys go through such measures to keep their personal information anonymous, chances are they've probably done this before. And to no surprise, Harold is actually on the sex offender list. He was before we had even come across him. Now, when we were talking to Harold, we told him that the girl's mom was going to be out of town the following weekend. That seemed to excite him. As soon as he heard that, he starts talking about how he can come on over and chill, watch Netflix with the girl, this and that. Now, his main fascination seemed to be these hot cookies and milk that he wanted to have with the girl. He told the girl that she should bake him some cookies and have it ready for him when he got there. And I am a man of my... When Harold got to our sting house, there were hot cookies and milk.
Technical difficulties.
Oven went. We made sure that those cookies were hot. Destination seemed to be these hot cookies and milk that he wanted to have with the girl. He told the girl that she should bake him some cookies and have it ready for him when he got there. And I am a man of my word, so I made sure that when Harold got to our sting house, there were hot cookies and milk.
That's
They
funny.
were waiting for him. And about 20 minutes before Harold's arrival, we got the Toll House cookies out, put them on the baking sheet, and into the oven they went.
They're probably gonna, I wonder if they'll offer them to him.
These were hot for him as soon as he
Or are
got
they
there.
square?
For this episode, we teamed up with professional stepsister Aria Banks. And, if you already know who she is, then chances are you're probably already on the naughty list.
Oh my god. This guy knows how to do
Despite this being
content,
the
bro.
First time in a fully clothed scene, she actually did a pretty good job as a decoy. You know, I gotta hand it to her. She's a natural. I was dressed as good old Saint Nick. She was dressed as an elf, you know, Santa's little helper. And about 5 minutes before Harold's arrival, we fired up the cameras and got into position.
In just 36 weeks, Universal Technical Institute can train you for a career in welding. If you like the idea of having a flexible career working with your hands, this is the industry for you. Let us show you jobs in demand today. Visit
All right, so how are you feeling about this so far?
Really nervous.
Really nervous?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, there was once a time when I had not had my Predator catch cherry popped, and this is going to be, you know, a good experience. I think you're going to like it after it's all said and done. I just want to kind of show you everything that's going on here. So this is our guy here. He calls himself Big Chocolate. So these are some of my notes here. Some of the things he said on the phone, he asked the girl if she gets wet on the phone, like the other girls that he talks to.
Other girls?
Yeah, and he thinks the girl's 14.
That's
so
bad.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. Yeah, he's saying a lot of sus things, a lot of naughty stuff. He's definitely he's for sure on the naughty list. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here he called himself Big Chocolate. Then he asked the girl if she eats chocolate, and then he says double chocolate melts in your mouth. Now, it's not in this chat log here, but he also said that he wants to maybe come over and take a shower. So, if you could do the honors of getting him in that shower.
Ain't no way, bro.
Take it, and then we'll call the cops.
Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, I think I can definitely
There's no way.
house and get him comfortable so that you guys can call the authorities.
The authorities, right. And worst case scenario, we'll just sit him right there. We'll have some cookies and milk.
Merry Christmas.
If you want to get him, yeah, we'll just have him have a cookie, and we'll pour up a glass of milk right here in just a second for him. And it should be a good time. So we're gonna give him the address, and we're gonna get going on it. Easy. Get back. Hey, shut up, he's here.
Oh.
I laid a towel down for you. No, nobody's here. No, my mom and dad are out of town.
Oh, Harold.
Oh, I thought you said they stay together. They don't stay together.
No, they don't. But my dad likes to come and check on me sometimes. But
Man, is he coming tonight?
no. They're both.
Bro, asking too many questions, bro. You already know you're in the wrong place.
I wouldn't have you come over here if we weren't completely alone. Did you want to take a shower? Or I made some cookies if you want to. Look, here.
I gave him the cookies.
I have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and
I hope you're hungry.
I hope you're hungry.
Bro.
I've just never been with someone older than me before.
Oh, you're not gonna leave though.
No, it's okay. You can stay.
Please leave.
Well, I don't want to make you nervous though. I don't know.
No, it's fine. I'm okay. Are the cookies good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really?
So what's the oldest guy you ever been with?
The oldest guy I've ever been with? Well, I've really only been with guys my age.
Oh, that's good.
And I've never been with anybody. I've just I've never gone all the way.
Well, what you think we're gonna go all the way?
I mean, I don't know. I just want to get to know you.
Well, that's fine. We can. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're fine with taking it slow and just getting to know each other?
No, I don't want to go and make you nervous.
No, it's okay. You can stay. I really appreciate you bringing me food. Yeah, thank you.
Bruh, fist bump. Nice.
Looks like you made the naughty list. Looks like you made the naughty list. How you doing, Predatory Investigation Unit? You're gonna want to sit down right there, sir.
Oh.
So what brings you here today?
She wanted something to eat.
She wanted something to eat. And what else?
Oh, not really. Nothing.
Nothing?
Fucking
Oh, okay. So what
security in the
what
back.
was that about going all the way that I heard? We do have the police on standby, so you know, sir.
Oh, I am, yeah.
Okay, so you should just, if you want to answer the question here. What were you talking about when you said go all the way just now?
No, I wasn't doing that, no.
Well, explain it, because I'm curious.
Bruh.
Nah, I wasn't doing it too much.
Oh, you weren't worried about anything. Okay, and how old is that girl you were talking to?
I don't know.
You don't know?
19.
Oh, she said she was 19. Okay.
Not true.
Sir, go ahead and take a seat for me, please. Appreciate it. What about right here in the chat where she told you that she's 14?
I don't know.
See right here? She said, I'm really 14. Do you remember having this conversation? This would be your picture, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she did tell you that she's 14.
Jesus
And then you
Christ.
said that you're nervous because of her age limit. Now, I understand you call yourself Big Chocolate.
Oh,
Please keep your answer
God.
back to me, sir. If you could just keep it on the table for me. I noticed you were having a phone conversation. You said that you asked her if she gets wet on the phone like the other girls that you talk to. Why ask her something like that if she's 14? Just messing around. Well, I think this is a bit of a step beyond messing around. I mean, you're actually here to meet, a 14-year-old girl. Wouldn't you agree this is a bit of a step beyond just messing around?
Bro looks shook.
Now, this is some serious stuff. You could go to jail for something like this. You do realize that. What was your name?
Tim.
What was it?
Tim.
Tim. Tim what?
Another one.
Here's one thing you need to do before you start your holiday shopping. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
Watch this.
Why
These ads are getting out of control, dude.
And purchase yourself one. You know what? No one even gives a. I'm done. Let's just start the show.
With over 2 years of research, the state of Michigan has proven to contain a bit of a cesspool of online predators.
Ooh.
We've been conducting investigations in the Downriver region for some time now. You'd think these men would be deterred from trying to solicit teens online, but for some reason, they just keep falling through, one after the other. There never seems to be a shortage of these men. They keep meeting.
Bait or no bait, you came to meet a 14-year-old girl.
I keep skeeting.
Well, I'll let you know you just been skeeting in 4K.
We set up a sting house on a Saturday night, posing as teens online to see if any potential predators would be desperate enough to come inside. No pun intended.
Stop.
And surely enough, not one, but 2 men showed up within just a few hours. After the interactions, all information is submitted to the appropriate law enforcement agencies. Tonight's first interaction was with 36-year-old Brandon. Not only does he have kids of his own, but his plan was to pick up this 14-year-old girl and bring her back to his house where his kids were.
Bro, she's supposed to be 14?
I guess he was planning on having some sort of play date. And yet another man who couldn't seem to recall his age also showed up.
I'm about 18, 19.
Well, here you said that you're 27 before. So are you 18, 19?
18, 19.
You're really 27. So why'd you just say you were 18 or 19?
We'll get into that later. This here is Brandon. He's 36 years old and works as a security guard. He was so desperate to meet this underage girl that he even showed up in his work attire right after he got off the job.
Jesus Christ.
Now, who doesn't like a man in uniform? Am I right? Here are some of the things he was saying to who he thought was
that
a
picture.
36.
Come on.
Fair warning is some viewers may find this material a bit disturbing.
You sound tiny.
I'm 14. I'm not that young.
Oh, no.
Yeah, see?
That's young. No.
Are you mad?
You say 14?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's too young.
I act older.
Yes,
though.
hang up. Please hang up.
That's, I don't want to deal with that.
Why? How old are you?
Like 36.
Yikes.
Oh, that's not old. Not to me. I like older.
So,
Never had to leave the room.
Join large-scale battles with military vehicles. The online action game War Thunder has received a major update.
What?
how about I come over and get caught on Nightline or something?
Yes.
You're probably too young. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you.
I'll pick you up tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not going to jail.
Yes, you are going to jail,
I got my
dude.
kids too, so.
Why are you doing this?
What are you doing in like an hour and a half?
Oh, God.
Just gonna shower, I guess. And
What'd you just say?
gonna shower, probably.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm at work. And I'm trying not to be a pervert.
Oh.
Brandon claimed that he didn't want to get caught on Nightline.
Right.
I think he meant to say
Dateline, yeah, obviously.
But little did he know that he was actually walking into a similar investigation.
And they got her as a
to skeet
cameraman.
the predator.
It was a rather late Saturday night when this Brandon fellow showed up to our sting house to meet a 14-year-old girl. I want to say it was around 7 p.m. when we came across him on the Grindr app, and he was at our sting house ready to meet this 14-year-old girl by around 11 or so, so it only took a few hours. Now, the app Grindr is typically used for gay dating, so we were pretty surprised that us going on the app posing as a girl would actually draw attention to the account.
Crazy.
Now, the girl in the pictures we were using on the decoy account on the Grindr app were of an undoubtedly young, underage girl. I mean, the girl in the picture was clearly underage. No question about it. So before these guys even messaged the account, I would say they pretty much already knew what they were getting into.
Honestly, bro.
Now, Brandon was one of the fastest movers we had ever come across in these investigations. I mean, you're talking about 4 hours from the point of first contact. He was at our sting house, ready to have sex with this 14-year-old girl, so it seemed. I mean, if you ask him, he wouldn't tell you that. He'd give you some runaround story, but judging by what he was saying on the phone to the girl, you can pretty much assume what he wanted to do. He said he wanted to just chill with the girl, watch a movie. At some point, he also said that he wanted to F around. I'll let you interpret what he might have meant by that.
Yikes.
And when he was on the phone call, he mentioned that he was at work, still at his security job. And not only did he mention
There's always security guards, bro.
but his kids were also with him that night. He also had his kids that night, not at his job, but waiting for him at home for him to, get off work, and his kids were basically waiting for him to get off work and come back home.
Jesus.
But before he would do that, Brandon's plan was to pick up this 14-year-old girl and bring her over to his house where his kids were.
Bro, what?
And I believe his plan was to let his kids go to bed and then do things with this 14-year-old girl at his house
Christ.
while they were asleep. Now,
What?
I usually handle these
Wild.
interactions pretty professionally, I would say, and sort of leave my emotion out of it, but it really just irked me that Brandon had kids of his own.
Facts.
Blew his kids off to pick up this 14-year-old girl. I mean, the sheer audacity that someone, a father, could have to do something like this when they have kids of their own, it's just mind-blowing. So the time rolls around when Brandon is getting off work from his security job, and he's still in contact with the decoy. Very, very excited about coming over to see her. He mentions that he is going to the store to pick some things up. One of those things being vodka, so he said. So it appears that he was planning to distribute alcohol to this minor. He asked what the decoy might want, and we went ahead and told him to pick up some Skittles for us. A 14-year-old girl doesn't like Skittles.
Facts.
And then he also said he was picking up one more item. However, he said that he couldn't say what he was picking up over the phone. Now, I think we all know what this item was. Condoms.
Yeah.
Sure,
That's what I assumed as well.
Brandon didn't want to say. I'm pretty sure he was picking up condoms.
Mm-hmm.
So we're about 5 minutes out from the point of Brandon's arrival. We get into position, turn the cameras on, and we let our decoy, Courtney, do the honors of letting this gentleman in, seeing him to the couch, and then shortly after, I walk out of the bathroom to confront him.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not more, just from this app on my phone. And I don't know if you can.
Is that you? You can come in real quick. I'm trying to find my boots. Okay. You can just leave your car running.
Bruh.
But yeah, I just have to find my boots. Did you bring the Skittles?
They're in the car, though.
Yeah. There's a mirror right here, too. I'm tired. You want to chill for a little?
If you like.
Yeah. I do. Just to kind of like talk to you more.
Yikes.
I'm not a bad person.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to sit? It would make me feel better.
Very awkward during the house.
Yeah, I am too. But it's okay. Yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to talk.
Yeah.
How was work?
It was alright.
What'd you get from the store? You wouldn't tell me.
Got your Skittles.
That's all you got?
It's a vodka.
Vodka? You like drinking them?
Not all the time.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous.
Don't
Jesus
I'm a little
Christ.
nervous, but yeah. You seem like a really nice person. You tried to be nice? Dang, yeah. So where are you from though? Like originally?
Having a good Saturday night? How's it going?
There he goes.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Brandon.
Brandon. Brandon what?
Brandon.
Just Brandon. Yeah. Okay. And what brings you here, Brandon?
Immediately with the camera. That's funny.
Here's one thing you need to do before you start your holiday shopping. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
Yikes.
Who did? She did. And how old is she?
From the looks of it, she's older than what she told me. So.
And how old did she say that she was, Brandon?
14.
14.
And I told her.
What'd you tell her?
I said I don't want to do it.
I recall you saying that you wanted to, quote unquote, F around. And then you said you didn't want to go to jail. Now, why would you go to jail for meeting up with a 14-year-old girl?
Because I tried to play it. I didn't want to do it.
You don't want to do it. Then why are you here, Brandon?
Facts.
Help me understand that.
That's a good question.
It is a good question, I'll say. You asked her if she had ever had sex. I mean, and then she said that she's done oral. And then you asked her how she liked it. So, I mean, where were you going with that? I mean, why'd you want to know that?
I mean, that's just what we was talking about.
That's just casual Saturday night conversation for you.
Yeah.
How old are you, Brandon?
I'd rather not say.
You'd rather not say, because I believe you said 34, 36 on the phone earlier. And you do have kids of your own, right?
Jeez.
How old are your kids?
It's none of your business.
Okay, well, we do have a way of finding things out, Brandon, but, I mean, being that you have kids, what makes it okay for you to come and meet up with a 14-year-old girl?
What makes it okay for her to bait?
For her to bait? No one's baiting anything, Brandon. I mean, bait or no bait, you came to meet a 14-year-old girl, okay? That's the whole point here. And then
I was baited into it. I did not want to come over here.
Why did you keep calling, Brandon?
Because we had good conversation. I didn't.
Good conversation. You figured I would just have a good conversation with this 14-year-old girl, maybe. If you could sit right there for me where you were, please. Would appreciate.
What purpose?
We just got to keep this section of the couch clean. We don't want any predatorialness on that. And then you said you stopped at the store to get some items. So, what were you at the store to get?
I got some vodka. And I got some Skittles.
Anything else? Because you were
He's like, can we have the Skittles,
secretive
please?
about it on the phone.
Vodka and Skittles.
Vodka and Skittles. So no condoms. You didn't bring condoms today.
I wonder if he shakes them.
He said that he didn't want to end up on Nightline, so we put it. Obviously, he meant Dateline, as in Dateline NBC's To Catch a Predator. He was saying he didn't want to end up on that show. So he obviously had watched that show before. So in the back of his mind, he had an idea. He had to have had some idea that everything he was saying on the phone was being recorded, which it was. which is why he was being so careful, which is why he didn't want to mention this particular item that he was picking up at the store because he didn't want to further incriminate himself, I believe is what he was doing. It boggles me that he had even the slightest idea that he may have been walking into a sting operation and still was desperate enough to come into this house and meet this girl.
Yikes.
But Brandon was bold enough to walk into this house anyway. Bold is the right word, right? Pretty sure.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not more, just from this app on my phone.
Okay. And then you said that you didn't want to be a pervert.
Mm-hmm.
Why were you talking about all that stuff earlier?
I was trying.
You know?
I was doing my best to not be involved in this stuff.
And this stuff. What is this stuff?
What do you think it is?
I think it's you coming over to have sex with a 14-year-old girl.
No.
That's what I think this is.
I mean,
Where'd you meet her?
just met her on the online.
On what?
I asked her.
Was it an app? A dating app?
I guess.
Well, I think it was Grindr. What do people usually go on Grindr for?
I don't know. I just recently started using it.
Oh, okay. So you just recently started using Grindr and said, hey, I'm going to chat up this 14-year-old girl and see if I can come over where my kids are at home.
Toe curl.
That's just something you thunk up today.
I said, what did I say?
I think you know what you said, Brandon.
I think you know what I said.
Okay. Well, do you have your kids with you? No? Okay, well that's good. And then you said that you said that you couldn't say what you wanted to do on the phone. So why couldn't you say that?
Because I'm not that type of person. I don't want to.
Okay. Well, help me understand, Brandon. What type of person are you?
Help me understand.
I like to think I'm a good person.
You'd like to. What about this is good? What about your intelligence? We're good.
I guess nothing.
Nothing. I mean, Brandon, what do you have to say for yourself? If you could just back up there, Courtney. What do you have to say for yourself, Brandon? I mean, this isn't a good look, wouldn't you agree?
Not a good look. Bro, those shoes are fire, bro.
Don't have much to say.
Not much to say. Looks like you had a lot on your mind to do when you got here.
No.
It seems like it.
No.
Okay. Well, Brandon, I mean,
Because we talked about just watching movies.
just watching movies.
Right.
I think there was a little bit of cuddling involved in there as well, as far as I can remember.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Outside of that,
We
just talked about watching movies.
Right, you're sort of drawing a blank here. Gotcha.
Also asked her what she's done sexually as well.
You did ask that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then now you.
Oh yeah.
Now you remember. Okay. Brandon,
Yikes.
what do you think should happen to you? I mean, this is just. It's just really not a good look. I mean, what would the mother of your children think of this?
Jesus Christ.
Join large-scale battles with military vehicles. The online action game War Thunder has received a major update.
Well, Brandon, we do have you on the phone, on the record, saying that you did want to, quote unquote, around with a 14-year-old.
And he found out.
That's what you said. So why say something like that?
Turned it down so
You
many
turned.
times too.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still here, bro.
I mean, why couldn't you have found anything better to do? What about hanging out maybe
With your
an adult
kids.
on a Saturday night? I mean, you know, it's a poppin' night for the bars and clubs. You could have hit the club, maybe met a girl your own age, and took it from there. But you had to involve a 14-year-old girl, and I'm just trying to understand why, Brandon. I mean, you know, what drives a man? Do you need a tissue, Brandon? No, you sure?
I don't deserve a tissue.
No, I
I doubt
completely,
it.
I understand, but you gotta understand, you gotta be able to look at it from, my perspective. I mean, what am I to think of all this? You just got off work, and where do you work, by the way? Okay, so you just got off work, and then you decide that you're gonna go do this with a 14-year-old girl. Here's a paper towel for you there, Brandon. In case yeah, no problem. Okay.
Find this issue.
Not my intentions.
I don't know, Brandon. Your intentions looked, to me, they looked pretty clear. I mean, what business does a 30-some-year-old man have coming to meet a 14-year-old girl where she's, home alone?
At 1 in the morning.
It's 1 in the morning.
Oh my God,
these are
that's even
booty
worse.
call hours. The interview was very intense for Brandon. He couldn't keep it together.
Oh my God.
Broken down and started crying. Actual tears. Actual tears from this man that was here to do monstrous things to this 14-year-old girl. We were in an Airbnb, and we didn't want the couch getting messed up or the carpet, so we went ahead and offered him a tissue to wipe up his tears.
As you do.
You don't want to deal with those Airbnb charges. They can get expensive.
Yeah, true.
Here's one thing you need to do before you start your holiday shopping. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
As they say.
I've recently single. I ain't figured
Recently
this stuff
single.
out yet, so.
You haven't? Oh, so you're still getting adjusted to the single life. Well, people usually hang out at clubs and bars when they're in the single life with other adults. Don't you know that?
Don't you know that?
No. Okay. Well, they don't really hang out with 14-year-old girls, so.
No, that's true.
Okay. But that's what you're here to do anyway, so. Well, I don't know, Brandon. I mean, where do we go from here?
Yeah, where do we go from here, dude?
Well, Brandon, we do have to let someone know what's going on here.
No.
I think.
I told her like 4 times. Like.
What did you tell her 4 times?
I don't know.
Okay, Brandon. Look, I think, someone should know what you're doing, so maybe you should give the mother of your children a call so she knows about this. You do have her contact saved, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna actually go home.
Oh, Brandon. Well, there's something you got to know is that I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation
That's it.
Unit. Okay, and we're doing an online series about adults who try to meet up with kids online for sex.
Okay.
And I just want to let you know
I was misled.
Well, I want to let you know you've just been skeeted and and if there's
I'm trying to leave.
yeah, you can. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize how narrow it was. But if there's anything else you have to say, we'd love to hear it, Brandon. And we will have to get your license plate and submit everything to the police. Okay. Okay. You have the camera right, Courtney. Oh, Brandon, we're gonna have to get his information here. The police got there within a heartbeat, really. Canton PD is definitely one of the better police departments that I have called out for this stuff. So one of the officers gets there. I walk out of the motel room and sort of give her the rundown on what's going on and show her all the text messages that John was sending and mention that we also had a recorded phone call with him.
Like going?
It started on Grindr, on the Grindr app, and then it went to text message, and then there was a little bit of there was a couple phone calls, and it's pretty much just been me talking to him via text message.
Okay. Do you have the messages so I can reveal?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's aware of how old this person is?
Yes. Yes, absolutely aware that he was 14. He didn't really get sexual, but he hinted at some things, and I think he was trying to be careful, and but overall he was here to meet a 14-year-old boy home alone. So, so that's it. That's his. That's him.
Okay. So it started.
He's pretty.
No, this is
ago,
September 8th.
Okay.
We've been talking for a while. You can see he says I'm 14. By the way. He says, yeah, kind of. Now, this did start on the Grindr app, and I do have those screenshots archived.
Okay.
But yeah, that conversation went on for just a couple weeks.
If what you've seen so far shocks you, just wait. There's more.
Oh, shit.
Meet 27-year-old Ray. He works in a grocery store, likely coming in contact with children on a daily basis. Don't let the way he talks fool you. He's fully capable of knowing that his actions were immoral and illegal. He even lies about his age in an attempt to cover himself. Take a look at how handsy he gets with the decoy that he thought was 14.
Now, this next guy that showed up just about an hour after Brandon had left our sting house, sobbing, crying, this guy named Ray shows up. And he was only a few miles away. He didn't drive. He took an Uber to get to our sting house to meet this 14-year-old girl. I mean, that just shows you how desperate some of these guys are.
For real.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not more, just from this app on my phone. And I don't know if you can.
What if they schedule these on the same night?
You'll be fine.
Hi. Oh. Sorry, I'm just nervous.
No, you're okay.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to do?
Heavy
you can
getting
sit
straight
closer.
into it. W Riz.
Sorry, I'm just nervous.
No, you're okay.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to do?
Well, you don't know.
Don't matter me.
It don't matter. Yeah, hey. Yeah, please don't touch me though. Yeah, sorry. I'm just nervous.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
How was your Uber ride?
Good, how about you?
Good.
He was fine.
What are you here for?
How about you, bro?
Semi truck driver,
Oh.
I guess, and then he's using that as a backup until his truck gets fixed.
Oh, you're Uber driver?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you give him a good review?
Yep, I did. I
Good.
gave him like a 5-star. He was good. He was nice.
I'm gonna change the
Okay.
subject. I'm sure he'll forget about it.
Stay, so.
Yeah, I
So,
gotcha.
mhm.
So what's your name?
My name's Raymond. You can call me
Raymond.
Ray.
Oh, nice to meet you, Ray. I'm Skeet Hansen.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Can't shake.
So, what are
I'd
you
be
here
firmer
for?
on that class.
What are you here for?
I'm just here to hang out with her, that's all.
With her?
Oh my
How
god.
old is she?
Huh?
How old is she?
She's 14.
She's 14.
Mm-hmm.
And you're how old?
I'm about 18, 19.
You're 18, 19. So
Mhm.
you're an adult.
Yes.
Okay. Do you see the problem here, Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you think the problem here is?
That you're not okay with it, I'm guessing?
That I'm not okay with it.
Yes.
Well, it's more that the law isn't okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you understand that what you're doing is illegal.
I do apologize.
You apologize.
Yes.
Dude.
I hope
Okay,
that's
no, you can leave. We'll
Well,
delete
it's
the
not
footage.
okay, Ray, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about. You see, you're here to meet a 14-year-old girl, and it looked like from the chat logs I have here, you did send a, well, you can keep your shoes off, Ray. I just want to have a conversation with you. It's fine. Just you know, you
I'm
can
sorry.
sit there
I'm
and
sorry.
yeah, just lay back, chill back. I just want you to be comfortable here. But at first, you did send a picture of your penis. All right.
Oh,
Got that right
dude.
there. You did send this, right? Okay.
That's a dick pic.
And then she told you that she was 14. But you still decided to keep talking to her. Okay.
Oh my god.
Now,
These
what
people.
was your plan here, Ray?
I was not thinking right at all.
You weren't thinking right.
Yes.
Thinking a little left.
Yes.
Oh my
way,
god,
yeah,
bro.
way outside the ball. Well, here you said that you're 27
This dude's on point.
before. So are you 18, 19?
I'm 27.
Or are you 20? You're really 27. So why'd you just say you were 18 or 19?
I'm not thinking right.
Just,
That's all.
just a little clouded right
Yes.
now. I understand. Okay. Let's see. And you said that you're down for anything. What does that mean? What were you really? Maybe what were you trying to do here?
Like I said, I just was not thinking, and I hope you do understand.
Just not thinking, right? I mean, I understand not thinking, but I don't understand not thinking and then trying to meet up with a 14-year-old girl that you met online. You know, for sex, presumably. is
Text
what
him
it-
the
is
ops.
what it looks like
That's
here.
on Grindr.
On Grindr, which is.
Hey, you better order that Uber back, bro.
and it's a dating app.
It would be an awkward Uber ride.
What do people typically use the Grindr app for?
So imagine, I can just imagine. So where you headed to? Back home. Yeah, my last Uber driver had some issues with the truck, so he was using. I gave him 5 stars, so I'll give you 5 stars too. But I don't really want to talk about what just happened in that house. And you'd be like, oh, what happened? Well, I went to go meet I'm 18, 19, and the girl was 14, and then this random guy just came out of nowhere at us.
Like either like hookups or anything like that.
Completely ruined my night.
Hookups, mainly, you would agree, right? So, would you say it's fair to say that you were looking to hook up with this 14-year-old girl?
I just say that whatever she was down for, and I was like,
Just whatever she was. So, if she was willing to go ahead and
yes.
have sex, you would have been okay with it?
Oh, I'm not trying to say the wrong words, that's all.
What was that?
I'm not trying to say the wrong words,
Gotcha.
What I mean?
Okay. No, I understand, Ray.
Yeah.
So did you bring
call your
condoms
lawyer.
with you, Ray, tonight?
No, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
I can't go.
I did not bring condoms. I did not buy Magnums. Extra small,
no condoms.
pre-lubricated flavored banana. I did not do that.
What do you do for a living, Ray?
I work as a retail store worker, so.
A what store worker?
Retail.
Retail. What store?
Target, probably.
Oh.
This right, they want like one of the worst companies you could possibly work for.
Right. Yeah. Retail isn't the greatest field. Are you aspiring to go beyond? Are you in school or anything like that?
I'm hoping for something like that. So. And this is the reason why you're recording this.
Average Kroger worker.
Oh, it's just for everyone's.
No, honestly, Kroger workers are alright. I wonder where he works. Can't be Kroger.
Where are you looking to go after? What's the next step for you?
I'm trying to get a big step in life, try to change my life around.
Okay. So. I'm in agreement with you there. You should be changing your life around because of what you're here to do today. And I was also going to say that what you're here doing tonight could, it could mess up what you're really trying to do. So you might be stuck at Kroger, Ray. I don't know.
It is Kroger.
This really isn't a good look.
Bruh.
Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, Ray, what do you have to say for yourself here? I mean, this is just...
It was pathetic, and I should have done what I done.
I agree you shouldn't have. I mean, what...
But you did.
Just help me understand, what drives a man? I mean, it's a Saturday night.
Facts.
The bars and clubs are popping.
Facts.
But you want to come meet up with a
he's
14-year-old
stimming.
girl at about 2-something in the
I feel
morning.
bad. This dude's clearly neurodivergent, dude.
adult,
Like, you can't...
someone your
Oh, my God.
Just
Put the
help me
shoes
understand,
on. Different colored socks, too, bro. You know he dressed up for that. He's like, you like my socks?
I never got a chance to really...
Yeah.
Every time I try to meet up, go online, whatever,
okay.
They will not try to use you for money or whatever.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
This dude's just desperate. I feel
but that
bad. I
still
kind of
doesn't
do feel
explain
bad,
why
but
you
at the
can't
same
just
time,
hang
bro,
out with,
14.
adults home in your age. You know what I mean, Ray?
So, if a 14-year-old girl was here and she asked you, to have an intercourse, and asked you to stop, would have you stopped?
Yes.
But why did you touch me, and then I asked you not to touch me, and then you touched me again?
And that's when I apologized too.
Right.
And I hope that was okay.
It's not.
It's really not.
You gotta stop touching.
Facts, bro. He went in for it a second time.
So I hope you do accept.
He went for the side hug, too, bro.
I'm
He
very
went...
excited hearing these text messages here.
Never done this before.
I mean, safe to say you're...
Probably just wanted to cuddle.
From what it looks like here, Ray. Well, I don't know, Ray. What do you think should happen to you?
I just hope you could forgive me everything that happened. And I promise you this will happen again.
Well, don't ask for my forgiveness. You should be asking for forgiveness from the law.
Uh-huh.
Because we have to report this to the police, right? I mean, not only is it immorally wrong, Ray, but it's illegal. But you can still sit down. No pressure.
Sorry, I'm just shaking right now.
Oh, it's no problem, Ray. I understand.
Do you want a glass of water?
Want some
No,
water?
I just don't want anything going to the law. I'm just really hoping this way we could solve this.
Well, Ray, you made the decision to walk into this house to meet up with this girl. Okay?
Facts.
You
Called
made
the
that
Uber and
decision.
everything,
Didn't
bro.
Make you do that. You decided to walk.
Did
in.
he call the
You
Uber
even got
back?
an Uber to take you here. Okay. So, I mean, this is all on you, Ray. You made the decision to come meet up with a 14-year-old girl, and I'm just here to address it.
The fire clock.
Is there anything else anything you have to say for yourself, Ray?
I do apologize to you, and I hope it's okay. Do you forgive me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, bruh.
She's not actually. She's just posing as 14.
Oh.
But the point is, you thought she was.
He's like, damn.
And if that's all you have to say, what you need to know is that
You lied to me?
Hansen with predatory
Oh,
investigation.
here we go, here he goes.
And we're actually doing an online series about adults who try to meet up with
Oh, so you
teens
just try to
online,
teach people
online for
like
sex.
that
Yes.
is wrong, this and that?
Precisely, Ray,
Okay.
precisely. And do you agree that this is wrong?
Yes, I do agree.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure that you.
And I will show you that this will never happen again. And you will not come across me again.
I sure hope not, Ray. I don't want to see you on
I
those
hope we can
apps
put
again.
this under wraps and this will never happen again. And I
Yes.
will give you my word.
All right,
Can we
Ray.
agree to
Got
that?
pinky promise.
And you as well?
Yeah.
Pinky promise.
Okay. I don't know if we can negotiate that, but I do have to let you know you've just been skeeted and we're gonna have to
Said the
send
thing.
this to the police.
Hell yeah. Been
Let them
skeeted.
know what's going on here? So.
That is
Well,
us.
that being said, Ray, if there's anything else you have to say for yourself, we'd love to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to walk out the door that you came in.
Okay.
So.
And it wasn't.
Bruh. Alright. See what else you got.
Smoking cannabis in public? Yes, because
I think you got some explaining to do. So, you go by the name Baby Maker on the Whisper app, and the first thing you said was, "Would you like to be pregnant?" Does anyone know that you're here right now trying to meet a 14-year-old girl for sex?
I'm not doing that.
Oh my god.
Well, let's try calling mom.
Please leave your message for
Got the flip phone
You
too,
keep trying
bro.
numbers. I'll have Taylor PD on
No,
hold.
please
I'll go
don't.
through the directory, and whoever gets us someone first, we'll just
Please
do it like
don't.
that. Why not?
Please don't.
We're gonna see who can get to it first.
No, don't do that.
It'll be a fun game. Why not?
No, I'm not playing this fucking game.
It's not really a game though. You're here to meet a 14-year-old girl.
I'm not.
Damn.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Skeeter Gene,
You got the gamer
Skeet
chair?
Hansen, back at it again. I have got some saucy Predator pasta for you today, let me tell you. So this guy, Jacob, aka Michael Thomas, he said his name was. I don't really know what his name was because he told me that his name was Michael on the app, but then when I got to talking to him in person, he's changed it to Jacob. So, but anyway, he was going by the name Baby Maker on the Whisper app. Straight up Baby Maker. And in a nutshell, no pun intended, he was trying to get with a 14-year-old girl.
Would you like to be
and impregnate her? I don't know. He has a impregnation kink, I guess you could say. I didn't know it was a thing. Kind of weird.
God.
But,
That's
anyway.
so
And this one
fucked.
was a pretty unique one, especially because the whole time the song "How to Save a Life" by The Fray or something was playing in the background off of the store's speakers, and I told him that he had to contact someone in his contacts and let them know what he was out there doing. And ironically enough, no one in his contacts picked up the phone to save his life. So that was pretty ironic. So I'm not going to get too much into the screenshots this time because I actually did just kick off a Patreon. So all of the Predator screenshots, the full conversations are from now on pretty much going to be uploaded exclusively to Patreon, and you'll be able to see them if you want by becoming a patron and supporting the channel. So just, throwing that out there, for as little as $5 a month, you can support what I'm doing if you wish and get some exclusive content and all that good stuff. So take a look at the tiers and consider maybe becoming a patron. And on top of that, I just bought this fancy leather jacket. It set me back a few
Bruh.
It's right there to your right. How you doing tonight?
How's it going?
Oh, he's tall.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
How you doing? With the Predatory Investigation Unit?
Yeah, what's up?
Your name's Michael, right?
One might drop in.
Jacob.
Jacob. That's you, right?
Yes, that's me.
Yeah. And who are you here to beat?
Bruh. Perfect song timing.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. Who are you trying to make fun of?
Some kids. Because there are kids
Some
on
kids.
There are kids on these apps.
Okay.
And just nothing was going to happen.
Unfortunate.
Well, you know who's going to be making fun of you is a bunch of people on YouTube now. So,
Bruh.
I think you got some explaining
No
to do.
mercy.
So, you go by the name Baby Maker on the Whisper app. And the first thing you said was, would you like to be pregnant? It's a joke, okay. And then she said, I'm 14, I'm probably too young. And after that you say, for some it's the right time.
That's a joke. I wasn't being serious.
But it doesn't seem like it's a joke because you're actually here now to meet a 14-year-old girl.
I wasn't really going to do anything, though.
So if a 14-year-old girl had come here, what would you have?
Left. Been like,
You
oh,
would have just
shit.
left.
Oh shit, they're actually
Okay.
real. I'm not being serious about any of this.
Okay. You understand why that's a little bit hard for me to believe
Yes,
from
I
the
understand.
chat log I have here, though.
I understand.
Okay.
What did he say?
I think you say for some it's the right time. So you think 14 is the right age for some people?
No, I don't.
No. Okay. It'd be fun, trust me.
Oh god.
And you say you can dress it up and watch it grow up. It won't be bad, trust me.
Yikes.
No, I'm being serious, man.
You're being serious, and you work at the airport, right? Okay.
Jesus.
Does your employer know that
No.
you're trying to meet 14-year-old girls
no,
and
they don't, and I'm not really trying
impregnate them?
I'm
Well,
not.
you're here, so
I understand
it
that.
looks like you're trying
I'm
to.
not really trying to, though.
You're not really. So you're more pretend trying.
Yes.
But you're here, so it just doesn't make a lot of sense, Michael.
I wasn't really going to do anything.
You weren't really going to do anything. Okay. Plus, you would definitely make a cute baby. Say it again. You're really 14? So it seemed like you were really okay with impregnating this 14-year-old.
I was not.
You weren't.
I was
Okay.
not.
Okay. And you're how old?
I'm 25.
You're 25. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Are you single, Michael? Are you married or you're single? Okay. Yeah, this is just it's a really dirty chat log that you're having with a 14-year-old girl. You understand this is illegal.
I understand.
Not only is it illegal that you're here, but you commit the crime online when she tells you she's 14 and you can proceed to have a sexually charged conversation with her. You understand it's wrong, right? And a little bit ago, you were asking if she was trying to set you up or something.
Yeah, 'cause
so you knew it was.
Sometimes, like, I've gone together with girls and I get stood up.
And you get stood up. Okay. Well, I mean, you know you didn't get stood up at least, right? You know, you sure met someone.
Bruh.
Have you thought about what you're going to do once you're pregnant?
Because some people joke about that.
So this was all just a big joke to you?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I wasn't being serious about this at all.
Okay. So if the 14-year-old girl had come, what was your plan?
I would have just left.
Right.
Well, what's the point of coming to
right.
Meyer then? So were you trying to play a joke or something?
Yes, I was trying to play a joke.
Oh, so if a 14-year-old girl runs up, you say,
Oh, I got your ass.
"Oh, it's a joke. I'm not really gonna. We're not doing anything. I just wanted to see if you would actually come out." That's what you were planning.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Did you bring condoms with you today, Michael? Oh, of course, because you were trying to get her pregnant. So that makes got it. That makes sense.
Okay. He's on his ass.
You said you would help her when she does get pregnant because she didn't know what she was gonna do.
Jesus.
Ask her if she'd had sex before. You say we can find a place, but that's if you want to have sex tonight.
Oh my god.
That was a joke, you're saying?
Yes.
Where is the LOLs
Yeah,
or the
where's the
smiley
humor?
emojis or? There's nothing like that to
Yeah,
indicate it
bro.
was a joke, and you're here now, so.
Tech
It's just really
W's.
hard for me to believe. What do you want to have, a boy or a girl? Are you sure your mother wouldn't know about you sneaking out? I'm telling you, Michael, this is this is not a good look. I'm going to be straight up with you right now. Does anyone know that you're here right now trying to meet a 14-year-old girl for sex?
I'm not doing that.
Michael, come
It's
on.
like, keep it down.
I'm not.
Jeez.
It looks like it from the chat log.
Like it, but I'm not, and I was never planning on it.
Okay. It's just hard for me to believe, Michael. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. Who do you have close to you? Any relatives?
I have relatives.
You have relatives. Someone has to know that you're out meeting a 14-year-old girl right now.
No one knows.
No one knows. Okay. Well, you have your phone on you, I imagine.
It's a flip phone.
A flip phone. That works. Maybe we can pull it out and we can. Let's see. We can let your mom know.
No.
Your dad.
I'm not letting anyone know.
Okay. Well, either that or I can just call the cops up here right now. So whatever way you want to go. Either way, she's gonna find out.
Don't call the cops.
Well,
I wasn't being serious.
Well, are you gonna let someone know what you're doing? Because you obviously need help.
I know, and
I haven't seen one of those since the year 2000.
I know.
Wow. Where'd you
I
even
was
get
clowning his phone.
Oh, so
Is
that's
your
what
trap
you used
phone? That's
to
funny.
talk to
No, it's
a 14-year-old. Oh, because you don't want anyone to know, so you don't
That's
do it on your real phone.
not. This is legitimately my phone.
Oh, okay. So you were on the Whisper app on that phone?
No.
How were you on the Whisper app
I
then?
had another thing that I have.
Okay, another thing. Gotcha. Well, okay. Well, let's try calling Mom and see what see what she says about it, and just, someone has to know, or the police can know. It's up to you.
I have a friend I can talk to.
You have a friend. Who's your friend?
Her name's Miyu.
Her name's what?
Miyu.
Miyu. Okay, well, go ahead and call Miyu and put her on speaker.
Please leave your message for 25.
No answer to Miyu. I take it that's not the first girl that stood you up.
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and try calling Mom or Dad. I think one of the parents should know. They need to get you some help.
I know. And
Or the police can help you.
No, the police don't need to help me.
Okay. Well, you know what to do then.
Please leave your message for 734.
Who'd you just try?
My mom.
Okay, well, let's try Dad.
I don't have a dad.
You don't have a dad. I'm sorry to hear that. Anyone else we can call? I'm trying to give you options here,
I know,
so I don't have to.
I'm trying to. So I'm trying. I don't have people's names saved on it.
Oh, okay. So that's the phone you walk around with every day?
Mm-hmm.
You looking now?
That look, bro. That's funny.
Who's that someone?
He's a coworker.
Okay.
Come on.
Damn. He's trying, bro.
I'm sorry. My phone is just. I'm trying.
Oh, I mean, it is like 30 years old, so
Right.
I imagine how that could.
Still clowning his phone.
Do you not have anyone in your contacts, Michael?
No, I don't have any contacts.
Okay.
I never really call people.
Okay. Well, how about we try Mom again one more time?
No, I got my coworker right here.
Okay.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not more, just from this app on my phone. And I don't know if you can.
Please leave your message for.
Okay, Michael, since...
No, I have someone.
You-
Don't call anyone.
You sure now?
Yes. It's
It's
late at night.
It's been like 10 minutes.
I know it's been like
mean,
10 minutes. I'm trying to find someone.
You're taking a hot minute with this.
Bro, just
I'm
leave.
trying to take a hot
I mean, the police would have been here by now,
I know
probably.
they
So we're kind of wasting time at this point.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
My sister.
Your sister. You have a sister.
Yes.
Okay, let's call her.
Please leave your message for.
Ouch.
Damn.
Give me another minute or two, please.
All right. That's all I can grant you, though.
Dude.
Please leave your message.
No, fucking come on.
Not again.
Well,
Anyone
you're
else?
getting
Can try
skeeted.
Michael.
I'm trying. One of the girls I was talking to. Hey, Cameron. Cameron?
Is that one of the girls you were talking to? Oh. Yeah, no surprise they hung out there.
Trying again. Cameron. This is Jacob. Cameron?
Bro, what'd you do to her? She hung up twice?
Cameron. Hello? Cameron?
Probably the flip phone.
Yikes.
No luck there.
I have a really good best friend. I'm trying to find his number.
You'd think you'd have your best friend's number right there saved in your contacts.
I don't ever save people's stuff.
Not even a best friend?
No.
Okay. Okay, this is the last call I'm going to give you. Because someone has to know. Is your name Michael or Jacob?
Jacob.
Why'd you go by Michael when you were talking to a 14-year-old girl?
When I trick people, it's...
Oh, when you trick... Oh, it's all right. I forgot you're a magician.
He's a prankster, dude. He's a YouTube prankster.
That must be what the M is for. Should call you Magic Mike.
This guy.
Has a ring to it.
Oh, God.
All the tricks, you know.
I like the camera shake.
Okay.
Hey, Craig.
Hey.
It's Jacob.
Yeah, what's up?
Not much. What do you want me to say?
Hi, Craig. Are you one of Jacob's friends or co-workers?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we couldn't get a hold of anyone else, so someone has to know. He's actually in the mire in Taylor, Michigan off Eureka Road, trying to meet a 14-year-old girl for sex.
Bro.
Wow. Hey.
He's in the mire in Taylor on Eureka Road. He's here to meet a 14-year-old girl for sex and to try to get her pregnant. We're just making sure someone knows of his behavior.
God.
I mean, I used to work with him.
So you don't claim him anymore?
No, I'm not claiming him for nothing, no.
Gotcha. Is there anything you can do? Can you help him in some way or let someone know?
I'm at work. I have no idea who to contact for that.
Okay. All right, Craig. Thank you anyway. You tried.
No problem.
All right. Well, since Craig didn't care, I don't know. Maybe the police will.
No, dude, seriously, don't. Nothing came up of it. Can we just let this go?
I'm afraid we can.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
we can let this go.
It's a crime. I mean,
I
if a 14-year-old girl had been here,
Oh my
I would
God.
not have done anything.
it's just really hard for me to, buy that.
I understand that, and I apologize, but nothing would have happened.
Okay. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that,
I get
I'd...
that, but I really wasn't here for any of that.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, that's what it seems like from the chat log, so...
No, seriously, please don't.
Please leave your message for...
Miu, please pick up. Please pick up.
Well, you keep trying numbers. I'll have Taylor PD on hold.
Please
I'll go through the directory, and whoever gets to someone first, we'll just do it like that. Why not?
Please don't.
We're gonna see who can get to it first.
No, don't do that.
It'll be a fun game. Why not?
No, I'm not playing this fucking game.
It's not really a game though. You're here to meet a 14-year-old girl.
I'm not.
You are from the conversation.
But I wasn't being serious.
Well, why are you here now?
Just to see if it would actually happen.
To see if it would happen.
She actually would show up, and nothing.
Dude's power level rising so high, the camera can't even comprehend.
Okay. It's just really hard for me to believe.
I understand that.
Well, here's what we can do.
We can confiscate the phone. I can drop it off to Taylor PD. You can let them know tomorrow why you're there to pick it up.
Like, would I still get in trouble for it?
Well, they're gonna know. I mean, it's just a matter of, tonight or tomorrow, I guess.
Please leave your message
All right, Michael.
No.
Wait. Just call.
I'm not rooting for him, bro, but just walk out, bro. Just leave, dude. Like, they can't do anything to you. He shouldn't, obviously, but like, he totally could if he like wanted to.
Calm down.
No.
Just calm down. You're already here. The situation's already happening. Just raising your voice is only gonna make it worse.
Jesus Christ. That haircut, though.
Yeah,
oh
I'm
my
trying to
God.
work with you here, but
I'm trying to work with you too.
no one's
but-
answering, so.
but I don't know what to do then at that point. I'm trying my best here.
Well, like I said, we can confiscate your phone. We'll drop it off with Taylor PD. And you can pick it up from them in the morning.
Would they arrest me?
That's not up to me to decide. I'm just with the investigation unit. We're a privately owned and operated organization. We only work in conjunction with them. I don't have any say in that.
Professional shit.
I've seen cases where guys have been let off the hook. It's a case-to-case thing.
So if I just leave you with my phone.
We'll drop it off to Taylor PD, and you'll be able to pick it up.
Bro,
tomorrow.
just leave. Just leave.
Well, normal business hours, they open at 9.
Normal business hours, you can check them out on Google. They'll let you know when the main office is open.
Bro.
Okay, so you're gonna hand it over, and you'll be able to pick this up tomorrow. Now we're just gonna see you out to your vehicle, make sure you leave the premises, and we'll be in touch with them. Please, sir. Okay, we can, if you want to proceed to your vehicle, we'll just...
Got his ass, bro. Unbelievable. Alright. Okay.